Hello, I'd like to talk to you today about cleaning the OptiFlex Pro B spray. The first thing I like to do when I start to clean is I like to pick up the pickup tube out of the box of powder, move it off to the side and get it out of the way. And then the second thing we like to do is to activate the cleaning mode. There's two different ways of activating the cleaning mode. The first one is just above the on button, this is a small button, you can push it, the worm will start to scroll around and that'll get you into one style of cleaning mode. To get out, you can push that again. The second way of getting into it is pressing the P button on the back of the gun. That'll also get you in the cleaning mode. Once you're in the cleaning mode, there's three different ways that you can clean. So the first one is if you push the flat panel button, the little arrow will be over the top of it. That is cleaning the pump in both directions. It's cleaning out forward of the pump and it's also cleaning backwards through the pump. So when it cleans forwards, it cleans all the way through the lines and all the way out through the gun. When it cleans backwards, it cleans all the way down through the lines and all the way to the bottom of the pickup tube. So get back into the cleaning mode. If we hit the complicated button, the arrow moves over the top of it. This mode only cleans forward. So when we hit the activation button, it'll only clean the system forward. If we hit the recoat button and we hit the activation button, it'll only clean itself backwards. So we'll go ahead and activate it. We'll activate it on the cleaning mode for forward and backwards. I have no compressed air hooked up to it, so you won't hear it. But once to activate it, you'll hit the trigger mechanism. One time and let go. I can hear the valves that are clicking, so it's starting to clean. So it would be pushing powder and air out to the front and pushing air and powder down about the pickup tube. So we'll pick up the pickup tube and just blowing it off with compressed air, wiping it down, making sure it's clean. The arm, you'll blow a little bit of compressed air to make sure it's clean, and then set it back down in the pickup tube and the arm holder, and then set it off to the side. So once the clicking is done and all the compressed air is done, we can start to remove the integration tube. So lifting up on it, pulling it down, blowing a little compressed air if there's any powder here, blowing a little compressed air here. Removing the nozzle and electrode off of it, blowing compressed air, direction of travel, blowing the outside of the gun off, and then blowing the front side of the gun, and just one more time up through the gun to make sure we didn't blow anything back down into it. Moving your way down through the nozzles and the electrode. So pulling the nozzle and electrode apart, here's the electrode holder, blowing it always direction of travel, blowing it through the contact ring, and then inspecting it for wear or damage. If it's damaged or worn, just replacing it. And then the nozzle, just blowing it out compressed air, looking for any wear or damage on it also. Putting them both back together, should go together nice and easily. And then putting it back together and reassembling it. Putting the integration tube back in. And that completes the cleaning. Thanks for listening in.